Hello and welcome to today's NinjaTrader ecosystem event, How Alpha Fibonacci Software Precision Can Improve Your Trading. My name is Chris and I'm a platform representative at NinjaTrader. And before we start the webinar, I have a few housekeeping notes. Secondly, this webinar is presented by NinjaTrader LLC, which is the technology company responsible for developing and supporting the NinjaTrader trading software. Brokerage-related questions should be directed to NinjaTrader Brokerage using the number or the email on the screen. Lastly, if you are new to NinjaTrader, please make sure you sign up for a free NinjaTrader account, which includes access to 14 days of complimentary real-time market data. Our platform is always free for advanced charting, strategy backtesting, and trade simulation. You could create your free account by following the link on the screen and clicking Get Started under the Welcome section. And before I turn the mic over to Ala, it is important to understand that futures, foreign currency, and options trading contains substantial risk and is not suitable for every investor. It is possible to lose all or more of the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Also, please remember that these training sessions are not a solicitation nor a recommendation, simply educational in nature. Thanks again for joining us today. And without further ado, it's my pleasure to welcome to the NinjaTrader webinar room, Ala.
Hello traders, it is my joy and honor to present to you how Alpha Fibonacci Precision can improve your trading. 14 years of doing this and I still get nervous, I must admit. And here's a very important reminder to remind you, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm obsessed with Fibonacci, I'm passionate about humanity, and I'm here to empower you and to educate you. Nothing in this webinar constitutes a financial advice. All software and system demonstrated as is, and I promise you, no student had ever been paid for their testimonial. In this webinar, we will cover how you can day trade futures with Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja 8 with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software. We will also dive deep into how Alpha Fibonacci System identifies precise entry stops and targets across all instruments. Software can also do that. But you also have opportunity, as you witness, to trade Alpha Fibonacci System on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. We will dive deep into how you can buy and sell institutional trend reversals and inceptions in advance with Alpha Fibonacci System. You will witness how to remove pain from trading with precise Alpha Fibonacci System traded globally since 2011. And I will be presenting to you an event, a historical event, US election trading bootcamp, the event that will never repeat at the end of this webinar. Something very important that I just prepared specifically for this webinar. If you would like to do a deep dive into Alpha Fibonacci Precision, please sign up and request this ebook where I go very, very deep into multiple examples. So, briefly about myself, I came here to United States as a refugee from Ukraine in 1989. $60 in my pocket, newborn baby on my arms, classical concert pianist. But I recognized I could not make a living as a classical concert pianist. I became a RN. Within a couple of years at Johns Hopkins, I moved exponentially fast. I worked with top psychiatrists on the planet. My license remains current. I bring all the knowledge from Johns Hopkins research, Johns Hopkins psychiatry to my students. 2004, I discovered passion to Fibonacci. Every single thing I've done in business world that I share with my students in details overrides all of this. My passion for humanity, my passion for Fibonacci is what I bring daily to my students. Since 2008, when I witnessed that system I was developing was overriding all the other news, all the other nonsense, I chose to launch the website in 2011. Since 2011, for 14 years, I have been teaching traders in US and globally how to trade proprietary system and software for NinjaTrader 8. You can witness thousands of videos on our YouTube channel. You can listen to our traders on podcast channel. This is what I've done this morning. This is what I live and breathe, what I do. This summer, my husband tried to convince me to retire. I became depressed. I was laughing. I prefer to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and do this versus working for Goldman. I keep saying no to financial institutions. I choose freedom. I choose humanity. I choose building my own strategies. I just came back from London meeting my students and received another invitation for wedding in India, and here is why. The reason is why are traders who've been coming to me, who've been struggling for so many years, see instantly after a single class that they've been trading with very dangerous, speculative gambling habits, that they've been wasting years and years and years on their lives on things that look so good after the fact. So this is the first and biggest mistakes most traders make. Trading with speculative entries, speculative targets, speculative stops for years and years. Second biggest mistake most traders make is searching for magic bullet, chasing delayed, keyword delayed indicators for years. So let's move to the next step. What does it take to become a successful top 5%? You stop chasing delayed indicators. You stop chasing lucky point. You start trading all markets as strategic, intelligent, precise chess across all instruments. 2004, when I started building my own system, I recognized that pure price is exactly the same across all instruments, and Fibonacci forms all markets into precise puzzle. Let me show you a test. Let me show you what happened to me in 2004. Here's a chart in front of you. Here's mind-blowing simplicity. Everybody sees it's a chart, yes? You see it has price, correct? But nobody knows what this is. Agree? No one knows. What is the difference between this chart versus this one? It looks exactly the same, correct? But in fact, it's not. What is the difference with the next chart? It's entirely different instrument, completely different time frames, completely different instruments. I was blown away. This was one of the biggest discoveries on my life when I recognized every single instrument in the markets is exactly the same. The way Euro looks is exact same way Amazon looks. The way Amazon looks is exact same way Pound looks. It's the exact same way Nasdaq looks. Every instrument is identical. So every single system I developed and I worked on this morning applies to all instruments, all timeframes, all platforms. If you would go into my records, you would see hundreds and hundreds of systems, all based on pure price. So when traders come to me who've been struggling or being successful for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, they're blown away after a single class. What makes Alpha Fibonacci system so different. Here's one of very fascinating, very powerful emails I just received from student who signed up for the course. Sorry, I will have to find it a little bit later. Too many emails to go through. So what else did I recognize? I recognized Fibonacci retracements is what forms all markets. So when students from all over the world sending me this and sharing this from all over the world, you created holy grail method of trading the markets. Because every single system I develop applies to all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. That's it, as you just witnessed. No one knows what this is. But one thing every single one here knows, it's pure price. And the biggest mistake traders make, blocking pure price, convincing themselves pure price is very complex, very painful, very difficult. I promise you it's not. It's simple. 20 years of building my own systems, more I build and more I develop, more I see. Fibonacci is what forms all markets. Here's Alpha Fibonacci System overriding all markets. Catastrophic global events, institutional buy points are present. Did you know to buy US markets at the bottom months in advance, despite war in Ukraine, when my hometown is bombed? Did you know where institutional entries are placed despite catastrophic inflation, despite catastrophic interest rates? Did you know to buy the market despite Middle East crisis start? Oops! Right now we see, despite catastrophic events, 2000 points bullish rally. This is what Goldman loves about my work. It's an ultimate honor. That's it. Insert proprietary levels, apply proprietary rules, and write institutional power. Stop doing what majority does, and that's simplicity. Let's go deep into many examples, as you witnessed again. Pure price in Fibonacci forms all financial markets, all instruments, all timeframes, all platforms. This is predictive institutional system, identifies key points of entries, hours, days, weeks, months, and years in advance. All depends on the chart you trade. So when you look on S&P mini future, in what we just addressed, here comes software for NinjaTrader 8 from today's morning session. Look how clean this chart is. If you're trying to manipulate the charts, if you're trying to block pure price, it comes from personal insecurity. This is all you ever need. And what do you see on this chart? Pure alpha Fibonacci for entry, pure alpha Fibonacci for exits, and price collapse from reversal zone. There is no speculative number of points, target spelled out by market volatility only. Today was an extremely difficult day, and every single time market in retail corrections, that's when system tested to the core. This is where S&P been selling off from, as I witnessed in Johns Hopkins Research and Psychiatry. Bold pink line, never ever to be ignored. This level remains the core of the system. But what you're witnessing in front of you is extremely powerful combination of simplicity and precision. So if you understand that all the news, all the horror, when trillions of dollars buying the market, when exact same people who buying the markets putting horrific, catastrophic news on the front page, in live classes, I go a lot deeper. I open your eyes. going back many, many years. But this is the fact. Trillions of dollars remain long despite global and US catastrophes. So when you are prepared to trade with NinjaTrader 8 software, everything becomes drastically more simple. You start understanding how to trade institutional power with ultimate simplicity. This is critical key framework for your trade, but as you're witnessing in following examples, institutions selling, you sell. Institutions buying, you buy. You don't need to block pure price. And if you understand that pure simplicity is the core of the system, this is all you will ever need, as proven by traders all over the world, from 14 to 80 plus year old. That's it. That's 20 years of my work and our global community in US and 58 countries. Pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci proprietary tracements for exits. That's it. Here's long on S&P mini future, coming from the bold green zone. In the course you learn bold green target, never, ever, ever to be ignored. That's it. So when you do trade futures for NinjaTrader 8, you stop gambling with your money. You start trading with ultimate precision across all futures. That's it. Alpha Fibonacci trading software for NinjaTrader 8 removes complexities, removes noise, allows trader to focus on simplicity. So here we go. Very important and very critical part, as we already reviewed. You remember that, yes? Can you drive? Can you stay in your trading range? Can you obey the rules? If the answer is yes, you can trade with Alpha Fibonacci precision. As I shared and show you what played out in the live markets in our trading room this morning. No speculation, no gambling, Alpha Fibonacci precision only. Apply NinjaTrader 8 software, apply the rules, and you're off to the races. RZ is identical level. That means reversal zone, as you will see on multiple other examples next. And that allows trader to focus on simplicity and precision. So here's another very powerful example, as I'm teaching in every class. No speculation where to get out. RZ means expect price to reverse. Short on S&P reverse from reversal zone. Have done exact same thing as played out in today's market on long. Long reverse from reversal zone. It is all the same on every instrument, every time frame. So when you trade markets as strategic, precise trading chess, everything changes. You stop speculating, you stop stressing out, you stop panicking, you stop chasing markets. You stop hurting your health, you stop hurting your heart, which remains my passion. That's it. Strategic, precise trading chess allows trader to trade markets as enjoyable, consistent trading chess. Here's gold, one of the most volatile futures in financial markets. Gold bounces from reversal zone. If you understand how powerful these reversals are, you're not losing money, you're not losing your mind. You know where to walk away on your short. That's it. Ultimate precision is a critical key part on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. But NinjaTrader 8 software to day trade futures allows you to trade with drastically more consistency and much more enjoyment and a lot less stress. And that's a trade recognition software that identifies precise entry, precise stop, precise target. All you have to do is choose your best trade. All you have to do is understand the difference between trading weakness, trading retail day, versus trading spectacular institutional power. Scanner giving you multiple alerts constitutes strengths. This is a scanner that we will dive into next. So all of your guesswork is done. It's in the past. Again, oil future. Again, ultimate precision. That's it. You know where to enter. You know where to exit. So for every single trade, number of points varies. We dive into this in classes. You understand that every single trader has different account. Every trader has different background. Every trader can afford to trade with drastically different lot size. I teach you how to trade with quality. And the part that blows traders away, that you can hear on our podcast channel, that absolutely mind-shattering concept, you do not need many trades to make money. What you need is quality. And when you add the lot size to your trade, everything changes. You double your demo, you start trading live. By the end of first month, on one lot, on S&P, 4 points, $200. By the end of the year, 10 lots, $2,000. By the end of 3 years, do the math. Mind-blowing concept, shattering. I'm stunned that traders do not recognize that. That's it. It's that simple and pure. Your success will never come from number of trades. It will come from quality only. I highly encourage my traders to learn on Dow. Dow giving you triple number of trades than S&P and giving you drastically smaller risk. Here's simplicity again. Bullish rally skyrocketing from institutional buy point and trade reverses completely from reversal zone as expected. That's it. Pure and simple. You are not blocking pure price with delayed indicators. You are focusing on precision. You are focusing on trading all markets as strategic financial chess. So this is how scanners look like. And when multiple alerts line up of the same color, it means power. You do not take second, you do not take first alert. Single alert means weakness. Multiple alerts means power. You do not flip the charts. I teach you how to set up the charts. So when you do utilize synchronicity with multi-market scanner, simply wait for your trade. Trade stress-free without need to stare at the charts. Scanner removes the need to flip charts, chase markets, and place trades after the fact. You focus on Dow, you have enough trades, and then you decide what future you want to day trade. So what's essential to recognize? The proprietary system I developed, available for all platforms, because if pure price is present, that's all you ever need. All you have to do is apply proprietary Alpha Fibonacci retracements. Insert the levels, apply the strategies, and you are off to the races. What do you see on Amazon in front of you? Bullish rally skyrocketed from the bottom and reached the top, selling off. Wow. Identical level as on Amazon, as played out in our trading room this morning. Video recorded will be posted on YouTube channel. Identical precision on S&P, identical precision on Amazon. What else do I do for traders? Especially in private mentoring, I open your eyes. Not everyone meant to be a day trader. And as students will share in our trading bootcamp, life circumstances change. And when system is versatile and you do not have multiple monitors and you do not have stable internet connection, look at the charts once a day. Would you like to know where to buy NVIDIA at the bottom? Do you understand why NVIDIA is struggling so much at this level? Do you know how to trade the targets on NVIDIA present in our course for years? It's identical levels as on S&P, as on Dow futures. It is all the same. Oil news in the trading room this morning. Identical levels. Only difference, there is no software on this chart. Traders trading this on interactive brokers, Thinkorswim TradeStation, MT4, MT5, of course. Pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci for exit when day trading becomes too much. If you are too stressed out and too much happening in your life and too much happening in this world, move to trade long term. And when your life will stabilize, go back to day trading. Of course you can. It's that pure and simple. So please understand, pure price is exactly the same on all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. So when you come to the website, there is something very important I would like for you to review and do. When you come to my YouTube channel, you can see thousands of videos going back many, many years. And if you subscribe to YouTube channel, you can see the latest videos and podcast with my traders. My podcast coming to YouTube channel next. So please understand, this is the key and core of the system. Versatility. All instruments, all time frames, all platforms. If day trading becomes too much, pure and simple. The core of the system, institutional entries, institutional exits. On futures, stocks, crypto, forex options, mutual funds, ETFs, commodities. So when oil news played out in the trading room this morning and video recorded and will be posted on our YouTube channel, what's important to recognize? 65 institutional buy point. And despite war in Ukraine and Abu Dhabi being top supporter of Putin, oil collapsed. Our student in Saudi Arabia cannot short oil, can only take longs. What a beautiful place to buy. Look at that, September 11th. Identical level is identified on Amazon, as identified on NVIDIA, identified on oil. So if you retail trader who is trading very small account, this morning oil news was entirely different place. Bullish rally overextended. It's no longer at the bottom. Oil sold off. Identical levels, only difference, no software on this chart, none is present. And here is extremely powerful chart. Europe. World losing its mind. Global catastrophe in Europe, war in Ukraine. How is it possible? It's a perfect place to buy euro based on Alpha Fibonacci system that show you it's a reversal zone. Biggest rally on euro in 20 years, despite European crisis. Jamal is my dearest friend for life. Trader in Saudi Arabia, leaves Saudi Arabia, buys home in South France when you're at the bottom. That's it. You make a personal decision what you want to trade. 104 is a lifeline on euro. Euro skyrocketed from 95 cents until 127. 104 lifeline on euro. I'm telling you this many months in advance. So how's it possible? War in the Middle East, but euro bought again? Oops. Look at that bold pink line, never to be ignored. 104 remains lifeline on euro. I just came back from London meeting with students. Some of my favorite traders are in London. As I will guide you next, as traders share, every single one of the traders trades different instrument, different time frame, different platform. Pound staged the biggest rally in 20 years. Again, had anyone seen good news in London, in UK, in Europe? How is it possible? Of course, market is flawless, Alpha Fibonacci puzzle. I work right now with incredible trader in Montreal. My heart goes out to Canadians. US dollar not selling off, 134 remains intact. 140, 141 is a key level on US dollar. And that's multiple instruments on multiple time frames. No software in this chart, none is present. You make a personal decision what you want to trade. Pure price exactly the same on futures, on stocks, on crypto, on forex. It is. And if you like to review Apple, I certainly can. Can you please give me a favor and post questions? Since I promised Apple, I want to make sure I will prepare the chart. For some reason, it's not on my screen. If you like me to review any other instruments, please post. As I just finished teaching institutional class, bringing up Apple to your attention. So if you're posting questions, as I'm wrapping up this webinar, I would like to show you why Apple been selling off. As again, identical event on Apple as playing out on Amazon. The reason why Apple is selling off, because Apple reached reversal zone. That's it. Here's Apple. Strategic intelligent chess, buying the bottom to the top. Do you remember the software and S&P mini future? Do you remember identical level? Do you remember how important this level is? Here it is with software for NinjaTrader 8. You're working through stressful time in your life. You do not have stable internet connection. You do not have multiple monitors. You cannot day trade. Use system long term. Look at the charts once a day, once a week, once a month. And that's proprietary Alpha Fibonacci we discussed in this webinar. So when I share my office, this is my office, part of my office. If you are serious about trading, you must be properly equipped. And when you come to the trading room, if you sign up for our trial request, I dive deeper into instruments of your choice. This is proprietary system that we dive in review across all time frames, all instruments. We already went and reviewed Amazon with precise entries, stop and targets, as this is rule-based system. So when you prepare and trade with institutional trends, entries, and exits, number one, as intelligent trader, you do not trade against institutions. So what would your trading be like if you knew where institutions taking positions? What would your trading be like if you knew where to short NASDAQ from? This is NASDAQ. This is proprietary levels installed on NinjaTrader 8. Not the place to buy, the place to short NASDAQ. But if I bring to your attention this chart on Dow, this was brutal correction. Dow oversold, entirely different trading day on Dow versus S&P versus NASDAQ. So the moment you understand that this is the most important moment in your trading, this is when you stop losing money, losing your mind, wasting time staring at the screen, everything changes. And with the power of the Alpha Fibonacci system, you know this. Hours, days, weeks, and months in advance. All depends on the chart you trade. Historical events, historical precision on all instruments, all platforms, or with software for NinjaTrader 8. So we already discussed Euro USD, we already discussed spectacular rally despite catastrophic global events. So what's essential to recognize? Market conditions change daily due to very different institutional moves. So when you do understand the difference between trading last year, buying market with institutions versus dealing with institutional corrections, everything changes. This is key level on S&P. You know this many months in advance. That's it. This is proprietary levels. This is something you do not see anywhere else. This is what you learned at Fibonacci Trading Institute. So when you come to the website, when you come to our homepage, you stop speculating, you stop schlepping random Fibonacci on the charts, all proprietary, and you can request again invitation to the trading room to ask questions. When you dive deeper in the ebook, you will see the details. And again, if you come to the section under about Alpha Fibonacci System, you will see proprietary levels, proprietary system. So thank you, traders, so much. Here's extremely important moment. Once a year, I teach trading bootcamp, but this is a historical event that will never repeat. The most important election in the history of the world, US election, November 5th. For new students, the value of $27.77 at no extra cost. US election trading bootcamp included in 4 packages posted on our homepage. Private mentoring, the most desirable option. Private mentoring includes trading bootcamp, savings of almost $10,000. 80% of our students have full-time businesses, work full-time, or in different parts of the world. Every single option includes video library of over 300 live recorded classes, and bootcamp will be recorded. Option 2 is a group course with a bootcamp, savings almost $8,000. If you are not on NinjaTrader 8, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. So please review all the details about Trading Bootcamp. Review all the information. And here's my favorite part. I love speaking with you. I do it because I live and breathe what I do. I am not good at writing long emails. I'm good at building systems. I'm good at teaching traders how to become successful trading Alpha Fibonacci system. That's it. All proprietary, all predictive. And when you listen to our traders podcast, you will see if these traders can do it, so can you. You make a personal decision what you want to trade, on what instruments, what timeframes and platforms. So please view our students' reviews and sign up for trading room invitation. And if you would like to reach out, I look forward speaking with you. Any questions for me? Please do ask. Any other questions, traders, as I'm trying to pack so much into the webinar? So much. I've been teaching the entire morning. All depends on the package with a bootcamp savings up to $10,000. Please review the package appropriate for you. With a bootcamp savings up to $10,000. All depends on the package you choose. In private mentoring, I meet with you one-on-one. In private mentoring, I test you, I quiz you, I keep you accountable. You have access to video library modules, group course, and bootcamp. Again, this is a historical event. This will never, ever repeat. As a new student, the bootcamp included in every package for you. Some of my traders coming back after taking bootcamp 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. So I never even got to my favorite part. I forgot. Here are testimonials from my trader. CEO, legend, maybe stopping by in a bootcamp sharing what he trades. Carlton bringing his friends to the course. Healthcare executive trading at night brought 5 friends. Ken and I met in London, movie maker, trading crypto. This is the reason I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, and it breaks my heart to say no to wedding in India because I'm teaching historical trading bootcamp. So when husband bringing his wife to the course, father bringing his son, you can start feeling like Tom. I wasted 17 years going down completely wrong path. It's truly amazing, and it's slowly starting to sink in. And that's what makes Alpha Fibonacci so different. So please review all the information on website, and I look forward working with you. Paul joined for the bootcamp number 2. Again, for new students, it's a very special discount of up to $10,000 with a bootcamp at no extra cost. No extra cost. Discount, additional discount, $27.77 for the trading bootcamp. We're down only to 2 spaces. Stock traders, futures traders, commodity traders, beginner traders, hedge fund traders, traders from all backgrounds sign up for a bootcamp. That's it. Trader psychology will be addressed on the bootcamp. As posted on the website, you do not have to attend the bootcamp. Video library will be available 24/7. Bootcamp will start as of 9:15 EST on average 3 hours per day. Any questions for me, please do not hesitate to contact me. As again, most of our traders work full-time or in different parts of the world. Any other questions? Please do ask. And that's a special discount. And that is something that will not be offered again. This is a historical event. So thank you, traders, so much. If there are no other questions, if you have any questions for me, simply pick up the phone and call or email me your tell. I live and breathe what I do, and I promise you, if you make an effort, the sky's the limit, as shared by traders from all over the world. So when you come to the review section, please click to read. Biggest compliment, Harvard of trading education, priceless, means the world. And that's the reason I live and breathe what I do. And that's the reason I wake up at 5 a.m. every day and refuse to work for financial institution. All I ask you is to make an effort. Thank you, Igor. Пожалуйста, если что-то надо, дай мне знать, okay? Amazing to see you, Jean. Fantastic to see you, Odette. Any other questions? No other questions? My joy and pleasure, Hints. Amazing to see you, Jessica. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your beautiful energy. I'm passionate about humanity. I'm obsessed about Fibonacci. This is what I bring to you. Bootcamp will be a phenomenal event. Historical volatility, historical markets. This will never, ever repeat again. Any questions? Pick up the phone and call. 2 spaces left. You do not have to come to live classes. You can simply view videos 24/7. Videos and modules, Andrew. Videos and modules, but videos are priceless because these are videos of prior live recorded classes. Excellent questions. Any other questions? Thank you so much. Thank you, traders. Thank you, Chris. It's been my joy and honor. Call and email me if there is any question for a payment plan. Bootcamp is extremely unique event. Thank you so much, everyone. Send me an email, Andrew, with question. Not sure what that means. Please explain in your email. Email posted in upper left corner.
Thanks again, Alla, for taking the time to share with us today. If you enjoyed today's session, we hope you'll join us for future webinars. Follow us on social media for alerts about upcoming events and other NinjaTrader ecosystem news. We would like to remind you that the information provided in this was that of Fibonacci Trading Institute and not of NinjaTrader. All information was for educational purposes and should not be construed as trading advice. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we hope to see you in future webinars. Happy trading from all of us at NinjaTrader Ecosystem.